Dear family, it's your cousin P, man. So black and so beautiful, man. How y'all feeling out there, man? Look, word of the day, man. Perseverance. My father used to say to me that I've been your age, you ain't never been mine. And in order to become his age, there was going to be mountains that I have to climb. But he used to tell me, I've been your age, you ain't never been mine. And that stemmed from me always trying to tell him something when actually he'd been there and done that. So I want to tell you to tell your children when they get to talking like they know something, but know nothing. I've been your age. You ain't never been mine. You're going to have to climb a lot of mountains. And those mountains represent difficulty, decision making. Those mountains have traps. Those mountains has lusting desires, climbing this mountain to get to this age. Those mountains have temptations. The mountain have booby traps. I've been your age. You ain't never been mine. So as my father had to climb through difficulty, adversity, trial, error in the 60s and 70s, difficulties came. Temptation came. Mistakes came. All these things came about. But it teaches after difficulty come ease. And you have to be uncomfortable to become comfortable, which means that you learn something. You figure something out. So these raggedy ass kids out here that claim they know everything but know nothing, that got entitlement issues, no disrespect, but you have to tell them children that you've been their age. They ain't never been yours. And you're going to have to climb the mountain of adversity. You're going to have to climb the mountain of police brutality. You're going to have to climb the mountain of jealousy and envy. You're going to have to climb the mountain of your family talking about you. You're going to have to climb the mountain of people that you love don't love you the way you love them. You're going to have to climb the mountain of cheating. It's a cold mountain. You're going to have to climb the mountain of those plotting on you. You're going to have to climb the mountain of being broke. Chicken one day and feathers the next. You're going to have to climb the mountain of how to figure it out. You're going to have to climb the mountain of suck it up and come out and be the man or the woman that God intended for you to be. See, so when my father told me, rest in peace, Pops, which you gave me the jewels, when he told me, son, I've been your age, you ain't never been mine, I didn't really know what he was talking about, other than he's older than me. But the trial that you have to go through to get to the next year, and the next year, in the next year. It's a mountain of adversity for real. You could lose your life climbing up this mountain, this journey. You could fall back down and break your neck. So children, I want you to sometimes shut your mouth and listen and learn something. Because when the scripture reveals, honor thy mother and thy father, or your days will be numbered, he's talking about when you're dishonorable, you're out of favor with the vessel of God, which is your parents that brought forth life. And they are to raise you with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and groom you and cultivate you and nurture you and give you enlightenment in your days of climbing this mountain. But those of you that are disrespectful, those of you that don't believe and you think you have it figured out, as the scriptures say, God will allow you to wallow in your vomit. So I say to you, children, respect father and mother regardless of what they have going on. We've hurdled mountains. We've been through the rough terrain. Oh man. We've been through the hot and the cold, the wind and the snow. How you gonna tell us something when you ain't never been our age, but we've been yours? We trying to prevent you from falling victim while you climb the mountain. Don't block your blessing thinking you know it all, but you know nothing. Because those of us that have wisdom can cultivate you with the proper direction, the proper guidance, that you may fulfill your destiny. Because every tub on its own bottom. So I say to my children, I am a light. I am a light for real. And how do you know that? Judge the tree by the fruit it bears. You see my life. You see what I come from. I'm an open book. I'm transparent. I've never smoked or drank in my life. That shit ain't never interested me. I've always had my faculties. But I've learned so much in this journey, climbing this mountain, on my way, God willing, to my father's age, overcoming difficulties and learning, that I could say, God has blessed me. And when he blesses somebody, right? When God blesses you, that means you have the ability to bless others. I'm going to say that again, dear family. When God blesses you, that means you have the ability to bless others. But blessings don't come easy. Faith is dead without works. Blessings don't come easy. You have to work for those blessings. You have to grind for those blessings. You have to be mature enough to to be able to accept the blessing and not lose the blessing. And when God bless me, I do as I do and bless others with the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding. May Allah bless us. As my father said, I've been your age, you ain't never been mine. Pay attention, dear family. It's your cousin P. Share this with your children. They know not what they do. They only learn from the environment because the environment is stronger than the nature. But soon as hell break loose, we know who they gonna call. We know who they gonna rely on. God. And guess who sits in the seat of God for the children? The parents. All praises due to Allah. They gonna call on God. They gonna call on you. A reflection of God. Y'all be safe out there, dear family. Peace.